My name is Kathleen Lansing, and I live in Portland, Oregon. I have a business, Lansing Linoleum Company, that we've had for 61 years. I've been asked throughout my career to design all kinds of custom floors, and at this point in my career, craft and art have sort of come together.
My name is Joe Eberly, and I'm the controller for Willamette Egg Farm.
This is the breaking room. This is where we take eggs that don't quite make grade A for retail or food service, and we process them into liquid eggs.
I think I'm going to enjoy not working.
We're cracking along pretty good in there, aren't we, Joe?
Yeah, that ain't no yoke. I would like her to retire at the same time I do, but I think that she is very active, and even in retirement, I think she's going to be doing something.
When Joe and I began talking a little bit more about the idea of retirement, I realized that he was completely looking forward to a time when his life would transform.
I'm planning on retiring in about 4 years. I'll be 64 then. Not having to get up and go to work every day would be a big thing for me.
I would like to retire in 5 years, but I had just been working and not really thinking about that at all. I do want to be free to spend more time with him and do some of the things we love. We're on our way to meet Jennifer Meacham, who is a financial reporter. Jennifer's got a lot of great financial information that I hope she's going to share with me and help me devise a plan to be ready to retire in 5 years.
Nice to meet you.
This is my husband, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, have a seat. My goal is to help Kathleen understand all of the resources that are available out there to allow her to make her own decisions about when and if she can retire.
Well, I was telling Joe, yeah, we're meeting today so you can help me start to think about my retirement. I'd really like to be able to retire in 5 years.
How about you, Joe?
Well, I'm planning on retiring in about 4 years, and I think with what I've got saved up and with Social Security, I think I should be okay. I don't have any real big plans. I would like to do some traveling.
Okay.
I would like to have Kathleen join me in retirement soon thereafter.
Okay, putting a little bit of a deadline to you to coming up with your own plan.
Yeah.
And how are you doing as far as debt, if I may?
I think we're pretty much debt-free at this point.
Excellent. So you have a business and the lot, and do you have any more?
My rental.
Your rental property,
Yeah,
residential property?
It has no mortgage.
Okay. Do you have any stocks or other kind of investments?
60% is invested in the market, and 40% is invested in what I think of as safer kinds of investments.
Right now, Kathleen has a lot of challenges. What's going to happen with her stock portfolio and other investments? That's about asset allocation. What are you considering safer investments at this point?
CDs and bonds and treasuries.
So what are some of the factors that go into this plan?
The first thing is my business, what to do with it, to sell it, to put together a plan for someone else in the family to manage it. And we've had such a terrible recession this last few years that I've been just working and just trying to stabilize things. So haven't really had time to figure out what to do next.
Do you have any kids that you would be passing this along to?
I don't, but I have a niece who might be able to come and take over the business at some point.
Okay. So you really have to figure out how this whole business transition will happen. So right now we're looking at a 5-year plan or a 4-year plan, something to catch her up and ideally retire about the same time, or at least free up her time.
That's good.
From the family business that must monopolize your time if it's like any small business.
Lots of hours.
Okay. It seems pretty clear that Kathleen has a number of steps in front of her before she can be ready to resolve her retirement equation. She's 60 and has a family business. My goal is to help Kathleen understand all of the resources that are available out there to allow her to make her own decisions about when and if she can retire.
Retirement is something that we all think about, but the years go by and it can creep up on you faster than you think. Kathleen and Joe may be the same age, but they face very different issues regarding this next stage of their financial lives. In our next episode, Kathleen will learn her retirement reality is not in sync with her proposed timeline, and that's something many Americans are having to deal with right now.